fucking grind this game.
Really?
I'm
trying to get everything up. There you go. That's cool. I think it's good. What are you up to, Ben?
I've been bored.
Yeah. That's how I feel. Just trying to find something to play. Free content, new vehicles and trees. 6 new vehicles and a new cargo train have been added to the base game. 3 new trees have been added to the base game. Fancy.
Do you have any DLC for this game?
I think just very minimal. I think like the Christmas one, and that was like it.
If you're going to get the transport DLC with like the fully customizable airports and stuff is wild.
I have Pearls from the East and the Carols, Candles, and Candy. That's what I have. Part of me is like waiting for City Skylines 2 in October. What's up, Matt? Yeah, what's the top thing?
What?
The top option. Like, why does this one have none? Is that water?
Water's on the bottom.
Water is on the bottom.
It's a natural resource. I don't remember which one that is.
Huh.
Can you hover over the logo?
Oil. It's oil.
Oil. That's it. Or farming and forestry. Interesting.
I was telling you in your chat, but YouTube delay.
Yeah. Damn, there's so many DLC for this game.
I gotta go back. Oh, I got someone drag me.
What? Interesting. It's weird. You could walk around your city.
Yeah.
Building some roads and zoning areas next to them. Building will spawn on the zoned areas and you will unlock new city services and buildings as your city grows. For help, click the question mark button. It will provide you with information regarding the menu review. Okay.
If you have a river, don't dam it up.
Don't? Why is
No,
that?
it literally flood your entire city. Like it has like realistic like water behavior.
Really?
Yeah, Kyle Krumi had a massive city, and we were messing around on it, and he dammed up the river for some reason to try and. Well, he put like a hydroelectric dam on it.
Okay.
And it back flooded his entire city.
Oh my god.
Like completely underwater, like the entire thing, like 10 feet of water. It looked like a hurricane.
That's super funny. want like a free... Okay, WASD. That's weird. Alright, so there's like preset roads here.
Yeah, they all come off the highway.
Okay.
You have to have an inlet and an outlet from your city onto the highway.
No. I don't want to enter bulldozer. Cool. This game's loud as shit.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, give me refund on the road. That's weird. Didn't expect that. Oh my god. I want to flip this road. Can I? Or now that I've placed it, it's like, nah, you suck.
It's whatever direction you place the road from. Like,
So it's mad at me. Okay.
it's an early on tip to help everything stay squared. Use the grids like very accurately.
Okay.
You have hash marks on your grid, like every so often. Like if you line stuff up with that, like it really helps in the long run when you're doing like cross streets and stuff.
Bet. Alright, do I need more road? Oh no, select zoning tool. Okay. I didn't read it. Did it tell me to do anything in particular? Industrial, low density commercial, D
You
zone.
just have to start with residential zoning so you get people in your city. Start generating income off taxes.
We live off the highway. They're gonna need power and shit, aren't they? Whee. I love games like this. It's just always so difficult getting into them, you know?
This game, like, is really fun until stuff starts going south.
Yeah.
They're really complicated to recover.
Yeah, they need electric and power. Cool. And water.
Build the actual, like, source of power and water
Whole
first,
power
and
plant
then
and shit. Yeah. I see.
and then draw lines from them.
Oh, okay. I see.
And with your power grid, you don't have. You see the power grid is the blue.
Yeah.
And then the red ring around your power source is your pollution.
Okay.
So you want to place your power sources far, and then bring the power line into the power grid, and it doesn't actually have to be.
Oh, I see. That's the noise pollution. Okay.
Yeah, so the power grid itself is the blue thing, and as long as the power grid's connected, it doesn't actually have to be touching.
It doesn't have to be touching. Okay, cool.
As long as you connect the power grid with, like, zoning, like, as houses get built, it will expand the power grid for you.
Gotcha.
And then you can also toggle, like, zoom out before you place that, and it shows, like, the density of air, like, airflow, so your generator will create more power. Yeah, the dark rings shows, and it says estimated production of power. You can see.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
yeah,
that's
so you
like
want to place.
3.
Right, compared to like
8.
7 in the dark blue. That'll give you more power per wind turbine.
So I could put it out here on like the coast, which is the highest, and just run a core.
Exactly.
Okay.
Run a power line to your grid, and your power line doesn't have to go like into your zoning. It just has to be on the, just barely touch your power grid, and it'll give everyone power. Like, I would recommend delete those power lines in the middle of your neighborhood so you can use that for residential zoning.
Okay.
And then just run a power line right to the corner of the grid.
Okay, so that's fine, but then I need to connect it
Just
over here.
barely clip the corner, yeah.
It's saying that's not in, really?
You have to give it a second. It'll update the power grid, like, once power gets connected.
I don't think it's considered connected.
It is on the house side. I don't
over
think
here.
it's connected on the power side. All the power lines will turn blue.
Oh, I have to unpause, Matt said. How long does power take, Matt? Oh, is that why they're blue now? Why aren't these connected? Okay. It's good. Okay, cool. Should I do same with the water tower? Like, have it out and then pipe it in?
I've been muted the whole time. Rude. And you have to create a loop, like, so it has a feed in return. So like.
So I have to connect it back over here. Like that. Okay. It gave me a ding! So, and then I unpause, and it's good.
Into the river downstream.
I'm gonna pollute it?
Yep. That's all you can do for now until you have a water treatment plant.
Do I need the pump at all?
It's an alternative source of water.
So we're gonna take this drain pipe and put it straight into the...
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of pipes. Water tower needs power. Okay. It's more in depth than I thought.
No, you don't have to connect it to the lines. You can just connect it from the corner of the power grid. So, I mean, like,
Yeah,
you don't have to run lines there.
I see that.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, what are they mad at now?
That's just your drainage still. You might need
Oh, there
like you can delete that middle power line that's going across the roads, because as long as you have anything connected to the active power grid, it'll span the
we go.
power.
Okay, so if I have these middle ones gone,
Yeah,
but
like
the other ones are connected, so
as long as like once you have a power grid
since I have it like
has
that,
power, you can just go to the corners of the grid to expand it.
so this is fine the way it is. Like they're expanding across
Right.
like that. Okay.
Exactly.
Right, but I need power over to the. Okay.
So once you zone out like towards the water tower, and that grid expands where the zoning is, then you can remove the rest of your power lines because they're irrelevant.
Gotcha. It's weird that it's like wireless. But what about these? Are these going to connect to the power?
But
These sections over here? Or is
yeah, so like zone it, and then once the houses go up,
Yeah.
the grid will expand
Oh, okay, okay.
once houses get built.
Gotcha, that makes sense. So I'm just waiting
So I
for
said
houses
if you
to be built right now.
yeah, if you build like side streets, you can also see on the bottom right next to your like population, the 3 bars
Yeah.
is your demand for what type of zone.
Okay, so I don't need...
No more residential zoning. Houses won't get built.
Oh, okay. But I need commercial. Do I have
I
to
need
dezone
places
it
to
first?
work. Nah, build new zones. Or like build more like side streets, have like a residential district, and like imagine.
Okay, okay. Oh, shit.
And then if you're gonna do an industrial district, it's gonna be heavy pollution.
Yeah,
So
I
you
have
want
heard
that like to build an industrial park like away from
Gotcha,
residential
gotcha.
zoning.
Does this have pollution? Noise pollution or anything? Yeah.
You see how when you go to zone now, you have that gap on the left side in between your residential zoning and what you just placed that road?
Yeah.
There's like a weird, like, dead space.
Try to not do that.
So that's what I'm talking about. When you build roads,
yeah.
When you build roads, look for the blue hash, like the line.
Okay.
And that will, if you build on those grids, they'll be perfect. Like, it'll fill it in perfectly when you go to zone.
Okay.
So build on those lines exactly, and then when you build cross streets, the zones will fill in perfectly with no dead space.
I see. Who just left?
It was Adam.
Uh,
He just moved down, so I don't know why.
I see, okay. Cool. Oh, I can right click, cool. What does that do? Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'll check your power grid. Since stuff's going up in the corner over there, it'll automatically connect it. You can probably drop the lines.
Okay, so I could get rid of the lines in the middle here.
Right, you just have to check and see, like, since it's not connected still, once it fills in the middle, it'll bridge that power grid and you can get rid of all those
All
lines.
these ones, yeah. We're commuting, bruh.
You're gonna be out of money because you have 10 million feet of road.
Good. Matt goes, and you're broken.
Nothing take a loan out.
It's coming back. I'm almost not negative. Oh, I'm in the positive. Got no water. You're right. It has water. Oh, some of it does. It has power. Blue means power, right? Oh, I'm in the water. It has power.
It might bridge off of that wind turbine.
It did. Yeah.
Every time you hit population milestones, you get fat, like, bonuses
Yeah.
for money, so... I think it's in the bottom left.
I'll be right back.
What edition of the game is this?
Windows 10 edition. Milestones. So at 420, my population. That's when I get garbage healthcare and education.
It gives you money because you're gonna need a lot of it once you start dealing with... You need a preschool, elementary school, high school, college.
You gotta go through the whole list?
A library, yeah, because they'll, like, be happy that they don't have certain ages of education.
Oh.
It's a little, like... The scale for need for education in this game is a little absurd. Like, you have a population, like a city with population of like 10,000.
And it's like, we need master's
need,
degrees.
Like, no, you need like 7 elementary schools, like 4 high schools, like... Seems a little excessive.
Have you seen anything on the new one coming out?
I have not, no.
It's like huge. Like, it looks gorgeous. The growth of it is amazing. There's 44 plots or whatever you can do in this. There's 440 in the new game. So.
That's too much.
But if they keep building, like, along, so say, like, they built these houses next and stuff, it's gonna get power off of these, you were saying? You're probably delayed.
The power grid will continue to expand
Cool.
wherever there's construction.
Cool.
Like the lines on the bottom there by the interstate are probably irrelevant now.
What does this mean that it needs workers? Is it because I don't have enough residents?
Yeah.
Not enough workers. Okay. So I take it it's waiting for more residents, and then once it gets more residents, they'll start working there. Do they actually care about that? Doesn't look like it. made it to 420.
Fat bonus. Would you get 20K?
Yeah.
What are you placing?
Landfill.
Far, far away from houses.
Where do you want it? I don't
Away
want it
from
near the
houses.
city. Or are you telling me to put it far, far away?
Yeah, put it far away from houses.
Can I put it next to industrial?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can medical be near other stuff?
Yeah. I think there's a grid you can see, like a heat map of medical coverage and education coverage. I think if you click on the bottom now, like where you go to place, like go to select the different like options for medical, you can see there's like a heat map, like it shows
All the green.
like, yeah,
The green
like
roads, it looks
the
like.
colors.
Yeah. So efficiency high, health. Okay. Their average health is going up. Oh, y'all are happy. Why don't you have power? You should have power. Okay.
You may have exceeded your power output.
So I need like another wind turbine.
I'm not sure. You need to go and look and see what the power consumption versus output is.
Electricity availability in the top left, is that what that is? Consumption is 14 megawatts and I have 60 megawatts.
It'll vary. Yeah, they're running out of power.
Okay. So I need another source of water.
So you can throw another wind turbine in the same spot way out to the right, and it'll
just waiting
it'll
on money.
yeah, it'll multiply the two.
Cool. Sorry guys, are gonna be out of power for a while.
I get some refunds off of your power lines that are not being used anymore. You gotta be really stingy with money.
It doesn't look like the schools are affected by like noise and stuff, so I might move the school over to like near the water tower and stuff.
I wouldn't worry about it right now.
I already did it.
You need power bad. And just keep an heavily eye on that zoning demand that like
Yeah.
influences the entire game. Try and keep that like. Yeah, he knows.
I don't have the money for it
He's,
because I'm stupid.
Keeps buying weird stuff.
Fun stuff.
They'll move out
Will they really?
if they're not satisfied for long enough.
Oh, they're getting mad.
Do you think that she hasn't told any of them? Yeah.
Okay, I got enough now. Let's put that over here. Cool. Cool. Now they're happy. Or
Yeah. Well, then my dad said.
You're almost out of power again.
am I? That's cool.
You know what I'm talking about when you're building roads, like those, the cross hashes,
Yeah.
like that determine the length of the road, not like side to side, but like when you go to like.
When I'm placing a road. Oh, I see. Okay.
Make sure you build like at those lengths, so then when you go to build side streets,
They're the same length.
they'll square off, and then
Yeah.
you'll have perfectly square zoning grids.
Gotcha. 1 sec. Hey, what's up?
Are you live?
I am on YouTube. What's up?